about very boring facts about Virginia.
We mean interesting facts. Ha, 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 ha.
Hi, I'm James, and I'm going to tell you about the history of Virginia. In 1607, the colonists arrived in Virginia and started a small town called Jamestown. These were the first settlers to arrive in the New World. They named the town Jamestown after King James I. When they arrived in 1607, members of a joint venture called the Virginia Company founded the first permanent English settlement in North America. Then in 1619, tobacco became Virginia's first profitable export. Then during the 1620s, Jamestown expanded from the Jamestown Fort to a new town built in the east. In 1624, the Virginia Company charter was revoked by King James I. Revoke means to void or annul by recalling, withdraw, or revising. In 1776, Virginia declared independence from Great Britain, and it was officially adopted. Later, there were more colonies established. They were known as the 13 colonies. That's all for history, and here's Riley with some more interesting stuff.
Hi, I'm Riley, and I'm going to tell you about geography and climate. The climate in colonial Virginia was almost the exact same as it is now. Virginia had very hot and humid summers with cold, snowy winters, and the fertile snow made it a good place for farming. Now for some geography. Virginia is one of the 13 colonies. It's next to North Carolina, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. Virginia was the 10th state in the 13 colonies and is in the 7 colonies. Virginia had the largest population, and they had about 800,000 people, but about half of them were slaves. And some popular towns back then were Jamestown and Williamsburg. Now to Ashley with jobs and economy.
Hi, my name is Ashley, and I'm going to tell you about jobs and economy in colonial Virginia. The colony of Virginia was mainly a commercial agriculture economy. They grew both rice, indigo, and tobacco. The most common occupations in Virginia are counsel, preacher, gentleman, blacksmith, and a carpenter. By 1675, Virginia had become Great Britain's most lucrative American colony because they exported more than 10 million pounds of tobacco to England each year. Surprisingly, Virginia did not start out so great. In fact, Virginia's first years were miserable. Only 38 of the 105 settlers survived in Jamestown's first winter in 1607. 2 years later, only 60 of Jamestown's 500 residents made it through an even more disastrous cold season. Now for Nicholas with government.
Hello, my name is Nicholas. Virginia's government was very interesting. Virginia had this thing called the House of Burgesses. Established in 1619, the Virginia House of Burgesses served as the first assembly in the 13 colonies. A colonial assembly consisted of persons elected as representatives of the government. The colonial assembly meant to determine laws and government politics for the people of their colony. Virginia was a royal colony. That means the person in charge was elected by the king. That's all for government, and now on to a report of colonial life.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Brooks, and I'm going to tell you about colonial life 1607 to 1776. In 1775, over 2 million people lived in the 13 American colonies, and about 5,000 of them lived in Virginia. Most of the people that lived in Virginia were African American slaves. Planters grew cash crops to sell or trade for tools or food. Tobacco was important because they could sell it for lots and lots of money. Corn was important because you could make cornbread and a lot of other things. And that's all for colonial life.
Virginia?
We mean interesting facts. Ha, 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 ha.
That's awesome.
Did you just fall?
Okay, it's good. Okay, that's good. Let's try one more time. Ready? 3, 2.
That's all for history. And now here's Riley with jobs. No,
Geography.
geography.
Okay. All right, ready? 3, 2.
That's all for history. And here's Riley with geography and climate. What is it?
Look right here. You ready? 3, 2.
That's all for government.
Hold on, let me get a close up of this.
Please don't do it.
All right, you ready? In 3.
The end. Y'all. The end. Y'all. We did such a good job. Good job, guys. The end.